Game journalists have been whining about Hogwarts Legacy for months at this point. They tried to get people to boycott the game and failed. They tried to guilt us into not playing, but they're still trying. And now a new hit piece from TheGamer attacks not only gamers, but other journalists and websites as well, saying we are spineless for supporting the wizarding world. I have a couple of things that I want to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media like Twitter or mine so that you can see when my content is posted. And of course, if you do really enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, please consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon or a supporter via YouTube memberships. So, this is an article by Jade King. It says, Hogwarts Legacy made us ignore transphobia, so what's next? Gamers are pretty spineless. And I think that this is a hilarious way to start off an article. This is coming from a website called TheGamer that simply attacks gamers. This is why people dislike game journalists now and don't really respect them, because they do things like this. They attack the very people that they need to read their articles. Obviously, this is a hit piece. They're hoping to get hate clicks off of this, but hate clicks only go so far. It says, though, Hogwarts Legacy has already sold over 12 million copies. Good job, everyone. We worked together to show that pesky woke boycott who's boss and stuck up for the little billionaire and the multinational corporation. The continued acceptance of J.K. Rowling's universe and its transphobic baggage is a clear sign that gamers are willing to throw aside societal progress and the support of minority groups if it means playing the next big video game. Now, obviously, right off the bat, they are making some very serious claims about people who supported this game. Now, I personally purchased it, I played it, I live streamed it, and I had a great freaking time with it. I really enjoyed this title. I gave it like an 8.5 out of 10. It was almost perfect. It was a fantastic experience. And at the end of the day, if you want to play a game, you should just play it. You shouldn't listen to people who are trying to guilt you into skipping out on it and missing this experience. They talk about how if you buy this and you supported this game, you're throwing aside societal progress and the support of minority groups. That is not true. You can still support whoever you want and purchase this title. I've said this before, but I understand that these individuals dislike J.K. Rowling. They hate her personal opinions, but at the end of the day, that is what they are. Her personal opinions. It's fine if you don't like them, but she didn't really work on this game. She had almost nothing to do with this besides, of course, probably signing off on it, because at the end of the day, it's still the world that she created. Yes, she is making money from this, but there are plenty of other people also making money from this. If you don't want to support a product because someone you dislike is behind it, you'll never support anything. Whether it's a writer, developer, or an executive at a company, there will always be someone you can find an issue with. But scrolling down, this article is long. It says the success of Hogwarts Legacy was never really down to how many copies it sold or the overall Metacritic score. Its real victory is that it was received with open arms despite the creator of its universe demonizing trans people and widening a divide that is now worming its way through everyday bias in the minds of politicians and the public. It says battle lines were drawn between trans people and Rowling in the lead up to the release of Hogwarts Legacy. It's only these people that have drawn the line, because Rowling never said anything about this game. Maybe like half a year ago she made a brief statement about it in an interview, being like, oh yeah, they're making this game, but she didn't publicly make a statement talking about how successful this title was or that it was releasing for her millions of social media followers. She never really talked about this game, again, because she wasn't really involved with it. It says that several outlets and organizations made their stance obvious while others unfortunately pussyfooted around the sad reality of how big the game was and the profits it will take in with guaranteed traffic and engagement. And they also go on to say down the line that, TheGamer decided not to really cover this game, and they decided to, of course, not make any guides for it. And it says that they, decided against reviewing or guiding it. Our coverage instead serves to inform the greater conversation and shine a light on how its potential success in the ongoing boycott speaks to a far larger societal issue. So they are saying that they are better than other game journalists. They're saying that some of them pussyfooted around the reality and that they made their stance obvious because they covered it. So they not only are attacking us gamers, they are also attacking other people in the industry that could rightfully replace them, which I think is hilarious because they are acting all high and mighty that, oh, we didn't review the game and we didn't put out guides for it. We didn't cover it like that. Yeah, but you still put out tons of articles on this game. I mean, even this journalist alone has put out 4 Hogwarts Legacy articles over the past couple of weeks, never mind all of the other journalists that they have working on this site. If you go to TheGamer and you type in Hogwarts Legacy, you can see all of these articles that they have released over the past couple of months. They are actively covering this title, so yes, you didn't review it, but that doesn't mean that you're not covering it and still giving it, tons of press. It says that we asked you to cast aside a product to tell corporations that transphobia was a deal breaker for you, and it turns out it wasn't. People simply wanted to play a game set in the wizarding world. These developers tried hard for these individuals, okay? These game developers behind Hogwarts Legacy, they added trans characters, they added disabled characters, they removed gender from the character creator to try to promote inclusivity, okay? And of course, it wasn't enough for people like these game journalists. Even though the devs tried their hardest to please them, these individuals are still trashing this game, which is the problem. This is why you don't change your game for people, you just make the content that you want. They have done nothing but trash this title, even though it was freaking fantastic. At the end of the day, if you want to play this video game, play it. It was a great experience, 8.5 out of 10 in my opinion. It was awesome. But of course, these individuals just love to go on rants and attack the very people that they need. They need us gamers to click their articles, but as you can see, TheGamer has decided to go on this new big rant calling us spineless and also attacking other journalists for being spineless as well. I think it's pretty funny. It just makes TheGamer look even more pathetic though. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this and of course found it important and informative, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.